guys, it's C and welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogtober. So today's video we are making 3 cozy fall drinks for this year. The first drink is going to be just a simple maple vanilla coffee. I got this maple coffee from Aldi, and then I got the caramel syrup and the maple donut skinny syrups. I got those from TJ Maxx. That maple vanilla whipped cream also came from Aldi, and I used some cinnamon, and then that creamer, I didn't have any other creamer but caramel macchiato, so I just used that. But you can use whatever creamer you want to use for this. And I ended up not even using those straws. I thought I bought something else, but that's not what I bought, so I ended up not even using those once I finished with it. But of course, the first thing you're gonna do is go ahead and brew your coffee. These are cups, not K-cups, but cups from Aldi. They also have the ground coffee too, but I just used the cups for this one. And I went ahead and brewed that up and got it all hot. That mug, I think I got from Ross or TJ Maxx. I've had it for a couple years now, but it just says give thanks and drink coffee, and I love that. And I love brown, and so I thought it's fit for fall. So then I went ahead and added in the syrup. Guys, when I do these recipes, I do not do these drinks, I do not use any measurements, so I apologize in advance. But I just go with what I feel like is right. But you can add everything to taste. So after I poured the syrup in, then I went ahead and added the creamer. And yes, I do like a lot of creamer. Most people say I like coffee with my creamer. But that caramel macchiato creamer gave it a good flavor as well. So if you do have that, try it because it's pretty good. Then I used one of those wooden sticks and went ahead and stirred it all up. And then I added in some whipped cream on top. This one, again, like I said, is the maple vanilla. It came from Aldi. I really need to get a milk frother because I think this would have been good as like a cold foam instead of just the cream. I think it would have been better. But again, like I always say, just use what you have, and I don't have one, so I just poured it straight out of the can. And then I added some caramel on top of that. This caramel syrup is pretty good. I've used it a lot within this Vlogtober. You'll see as you go through the videos. But this caramel syrup is pretty good. And so I just drizzled some on top of the whipped cream. And then I added some cinnamon on top. Of course, you can use whatever you want to use, but that's just what I happen to use this day. And with these recipes, I pretty much just found ingredients and just decided to call it whatever it was. But all of them are pretty simple. And then I used the salted caramel wafers. You would have seen those in a haul that I did, but I got those from Aldi as well. And that drink, guys. Real simple, and it was really, really good. That maple syrup, the skinny syrup, it really came through in this drink, so it's really good. So I would encourage all of you to try it. And so this next drink, I was actually on the Target app, and I was just looking for fall things, and thinking of drink recipes, and that hot chocolate bomb came up, and I was like, I've never seen the pumpkin spice one before. I've seen last year they became really popular, and so I said, let me try it. So then I just decided to come up with a recipe. So I used that, some milk, the pumpkin pie spice, the pumpkin whipped cream from Aldi, and then some pumpkin cream wafers that I found. I think I got those from Target. But the first thing you do is just warm up your milk on the stove, and that's what the ball looks like outside of the box. And it was a good size. I shook it up because it said it has marshmallows on the inside, and it did. And so I'm using my Hello Fall Ray Dunn mug. I love this mug. A secret pal at work got it for me last year, and I've loved it ever since. But the instructions, just follow the instructions on the box. It just tells you to put the bomb already in the cup or mug or whatever you use, and then just pour the hot milk on top of it, and it's supposed to start dissolving. And so I went ahead and poured the milk on top. Camera got a little foggy, but I thought that was cute, so I left it in. But the bomb wasn't dissolving quick enough for me. I don't have very much patience sometimes, so I just went ahead and got a spoon and started stirring it up. And as you can see, the marshmallows were inside. And then I just added the pumpkin spice whipped cream on top of it. That whipped cream is pretty good. This is my first time having it this year. I had the maple one before, but this is my first time trying this one, and it's actually really, really good. So this drink, if you like pumpkin spice things, this drink is a good one to try. It was very, very pumpkin-y. The next one is too, but this one was very pumpkin-y. So if you like hot chocolate and you love pumpkin, this is a drink for you to try. And then I found those little pumpkin-shaped marshmallows from Target as well, and they were pumpkin spice flavor too, and I just thought those would be cute as a little addition on the top. And then I got the wafers, the pumpkin spice wafers, and those were good, so I encourage you to try that drink. So this next drink is another pumpkin spice drink. I'm using those same marshmallows that I used in the last drink. Some French vanilla ice cream, the pumpkin spice latte cold brew that came from Aldi, and I'm using that pumpkin spice whipped cream again, as well as those wafers again. This one is like a milkshake or frappe, depending on how you like the consistency of your drinks. But this syrup is what inspired this drink. I saw that syrup and I was like, I could probably make something, with it. So my plan was to get some butter pecan ice cream, but I couldn't find any that day. And so I just went with French vanilla and got the pecans to garnish and use inside. And so all you need is a blender. I just used the small blender I had instead of using the big one. But whatever works for you. It depends on how many people you're making it for. I was just making it for myself, so I just used the small one. And you just add the ice cream in. I will say that at the end, this one came out a little bit more runny than I wanted to. I really wanted it to be thick like a milkshake, but it ended up turning out like a frappe basically. But either way, it was good. Probably should have added some ice and a little more ice cream, but I'll try that the next time. And so I put the ice cream in there, and then I poured the pumpkin spice latte on top of it, and then I added in some of that pumpkin pecan waffle syrup. And y'all, this syrup is really, really good. I plan on using this even outside of making pumpkin drinks. I just really like that syrup, so I plan on using it a lot in my coffee. But it was really good. Like I said, I got that from TJ Maxx. And then I added in the chopped pecans. I really wanted some candy pecans, but I couldn't find any in the store, so I just got what I could find at the moment. And I also meant to use those at the end as garnish, but I ended up forgetting. So just went ahead and blended it up. And like I said, it was a little more runny than I expected it to be, but it was still really, really good. So, and no matter the consistency, it was still good. And I should have stopped, but I filled it up a little bit too much, but I still made it work. So once everything is blended and poured into the mason jar or whatever you choose to use, add that whipped cream on top. It was so good, guys. And then I used some pumpkin pie spice. I got that from Target too, but you can find it in any grocery store. And I just sprinkled a little bit of that on top. And like I said, I meant to add the pecans, but I forgot. And then I just added in those wafers. And then I also used those little pumpkin marshmallows, and I put them on one of the wooden stirrers, and I added that in as garnish too. But guys, that's the 3 drinks, and let me know in the comments if you try any of them. They were really, really good. So again, let me know if you tried them, but I encourage you to, because they were really, really good. But thanks for watching, guys.